Hey, Mariah here. I'm going to go ahead and get into Gemini's reading for the end of July, going into August. Hopefully you guys have been okay, doing well. So let's see what's going on for our Gemini. Spirit guides, what's happening with our Geminis? End of July going into August. End of July going into August. End of July going into August. Hopefully Leo season is treating you well. We got rebirth. We got initiation. What is going on with all these signs? Everybody, it seems like, is going through some form of transformative period right now. Awakening. Bottom of the deck is power. All right, Gemini. Interesting. If this hasn't happened to you yet, I am going to tell you now. Get ready. Get freaking ready. There's a big transformation happening for you. Some of you guys may actually be going through your spiritual awakening right now as well, right? Transforming, cleaning out a lot of things that no longer serve you, things that no longer matter to you. But you know what this truly feels like at the core for me here? There's a lot of power that you hold here. A lot of power that you hold. And for some of you, because actually, wow, for some of you, right underneath power, we have foundation, and we have, oh, this is backwards. And we have magic. And I'm going to point out one more card too. We also have feminine. Okay, we got these three on the bottom of the deck. So for some of you, there's a power that you're stepping into, that you're coming into, that you've already have been going through this spiritual awakening, it feels like to me, or that you will be going through. Some of you Geminis, check out your is it called ancestry? Yeah, something of that nature. Because it feels like in your lineage, in your bloodline, you do have family members that withheld some form of power, whether it was psychic abilities, clairvoyancy, clairaudience, heightened intuition, different type of powers that have been passed down to you. And at this time of your awakening, either you're awakening to these abilities that you do have, or there's a need for you to tap into them. You may feel like, well, I don't have these abilities. Gemini, yes, you do. And it's time to stop BSing around, putting things to the side, really tap into this energy. The time is keen right now, especially with us going into Lionsgate. Really start looking into your background, your history, your lineage, your legacy, because there's a lot of hidden gems there that will be able to help you propel yourself to this new phase of life that you're entering into. And then for my feminine energies, right? The feminine energy here, there's something about your feminine energy. Now this turns a little to the left, not too far though. For my feminine energies, tap into that power, tap into that feminine energy, that softness, that yin energy. There's something about that either you elude, or if you tap into this, that you can elude, that just kind of comes off of you, that comes out of your pores, that seeps out of you, that will really allow you to harness what you want. And Gemini, at this time, Spirit's really trying to align you for what it is that you truly want. You're going through an awakening period. You really are. So I want to look even further. Let's see what else is going on with our Geminis end of the month. Thank you. Your beliefs are right for you. Learn from your mistakes. Interesting energies here. Bottom of the deck is lead by example. This is very much so a Leo energy. And again, we're in Leo season right now. Gemini, there's a lot that people can learn from you. A lot that people can learn from your mistakes. A lot that people can learn from the things that you've done. And also a lot that people can learn from your belief. Again, through this awakening period and process right now, Spirit's trying to align you with what's truly meant for you. Spirit's trying to align you with your higher purpose, your higher calling. Some of you are meant to be leaders. Some of you are meant to be motivational speakers. And then also too, with this feminine energy, some of you are, or how can I put this, pre-positioned to use that feminine energy, whether you're masculine or feminine. If you just carry mostly feminine energy or predominantly feminine energy, you're meant to use that feminine energy to attract what it is you want, right? Please tap into this energy. And please, Gemini, and I say this with the deepest sincerity, there's a lot that people can take from you. and I don't mean in a negative sense, but I mean through your experiences, through your knowledge, through your wisdom. You're very wise, and a lot of people don't give Geminis credit for that. People tend to look at Geminis as the twins, and one side is mischievous and one side is sweet and innocent, and I don't go with that narrative. I don't follow that narrative, right? Gemini, you guys are really wise, and you don't get enough credit for it. And there's a lot that, especially for some of you, have truly been through, that people will be able to gain from you. And through this awakening, and it feels like a spiritual awakening because you're being reborn at this time period. Through this spiritual awakening, you have the lessons, the vast array of lessons, knowledge, and experience to help transform and catapult, and also be a catalyst for other people's lives, right? So let's look even further, right? Let's keep going. We're not done. Let's see what else is happening for our Geminis. And also too, Gemini, I am going to be doing the 3-month reading. We're going to be looking at all aspects of your life, love, career, finances, what Spirit wants you to know. That video will be coming up within the next few days, so make sure you stay tuned for that. That's going to be really good. We're going to be looking at the month between, wow, we got death and rebirth. You're going through a change. We're going to be looking at the months between September, October, and November. So that'll be a really good read for you guys to check out. And we have balance. Bottom of the deck, we have loneliness. Okay? So for some of you going through this transformative time period in your life, it's not the easiest. It feels lonely, or if you haven't gone through this transformation yet, it will feel lonely. Okay? However, what this is doing is allowing for balance to come into your life. It's allowing balance to be restored. So whether this is your own emotional well-being, right? You've been through a lot of emotionally turbulent situations. This death and rebirth, we literally have death and rebirth and awakening, right? Through this transformation, it's allowing you to balance out certain things. So again, your emotional wellness, your psychological health, your spiritual well-being. All aspects of your life are being transformed, and it's a very uncomfortable process. I'm not going to tell you that it's not. There is a lot of wounds that you have to pull up and truly heal, right? But also too, you're going to start looking at the world with a different perspective, a different set of lenses. You're going to look at your friends, family, even romantic partners, life situations from a different hue through this transformation. But all it's doing here for you, Gemini, is bringing you closer to where you truly belong and what you truly align with. For some of you, I keep hearing motivational speaking. So I don't know if somebody is a motivational speaker, has a podcast, has some form of a platform, maybe wants to start a platform to speak on a variety of different areas or subjects or topics that really means the most to them, or that they feel passionate about, or that they know that they can enlighten other people given their perspective. Whatever that is, do it. Please do it. Whatever you can do to be of assistance to help transform other people's lives, Gemini, do it. I just ask you so much too, because the energy here is pushing you. What else do we have for our Geminis? End of July going into August. We have romance. Okay. I like that. And remain positive. And one more. Geminis. All right. So this is definitely showing me we're going to have to take this into an extended Gemini, because I want to look further into this romance. Not the right time. Okay. Perfect. So we have romance, remain positive, not the right time. So what this feels like is two different things here for me, Gemini. With romance, some of you may have been dealing with a turbulent situation, a situation in love that just, from your perspective, from the perspective of the entire connection, just hasn't been fulfilling. You haven't gotten what you wanted out of it. You could have been dealing with somebody who, you know, you may have thought things were going to be a certain way and it wasn't. This could have been somebody that was hot and cold. This could have been somebody that may have made you believe you guys were going to be on the same page, or ended up not being on the same page. This can be so many different variants of things. So that's why I want to take this further into the extended and see what's going on with romance. And we'll check out a little bit here, but there's a need for you to remain positive. If your love life sucks, right? Because we all have periods in our life where our love life just fucking sucks. It's not the right time. It's just not the right time. Romance is here and it's coming, because we definitely have it present, but it's not the right time. And you know why it's not the right time? Because you're going through a big transformation in your life that Spirit needs you to focus on right now. And yes, you can have a romantic partner that can help you go through this transitional period. However, the growth that you're about to experience, Gemini, the person that you will meet at the level that you are on right now, when you transition to the next level, your person may not be able to meet you there. So Spirit wants you to go through this transformation so that way when you're on the other side, that you can be in line with somebody who's at that higher level that can meet you. Because sometimes we can't take our romantic partners to where we're truly going, because then the energetic alignment is thrown off, because now your vibration is raised and they're still at the level of where they met you. So right now it's not the right time. If you're wondering when is new love coming, is it happening in this specific moment? No, it's not the right time. But again, we are going to take this to the extended, because I want to see who is going to come in for you when the time is in line. Or if you are dealing with somebody, because it does show remain positive here. I want to see what's going on with that connection. So definitely check out that link in the description box below for the extended. But Gemini, going through this transformation, again, death, rebirth, awakening, being able to lead by example, Spirit trying to restore balance in your life or in a specific area that needs to be balanced out, whether it's one area, multiple, or all areas of your life. What this feels like is that if you have been trying to date, if you have been trying to put yourself out there and nothing has worked, that's because it's just not meant to. It's nothing to do with you. You're a great catch. You have a lot to offer. You're very desirable. But Spirit will not allow a door to open, and Spirit will not allow somebody to walk through that door if it's not the time for you, and Spirit needs your attention and focus on you for this transformation, right? So I want to get a couple more cards here, and then we're going to go over to the extended, right? And now it makes sense even more why we have that loneliness on the bottom of the deck, because for some of you single Geminis, you are wanting somebody, right? You have that crave, you have that desire, you are wanting somebody. And the Gemini, you're not a person that needs love, right? As a water sign, we kind of need love to kind of function a little bit, right? I'm just going to tell on ourselves. Whether Scorpios want to admit that or not, which I love my Scorpios, but I know they can be a bit more tough when it comes to love than Cancers or Pisces. But Geminis, you don't really need love to function, right? But you want a love, right? You want to have love. And it looks like and it feels like at this time period, you're lonely, you're experiencing some form of loneliness, or will be experiencing some form of loneliness, because you are wanting a connection. And it's either nothing is working out for you, or nothing has worked out for you, or you just don't have any options. Nothing has been coming in. That's because you're going through a transformative time in your life. And for the other ones who are connecting with somebody, you may even be feeling lonely within this connection, right? This can be an on and off connection. This person could have ghosted you. This person can make you feel lonely even if you're in a relationship, right? Like you're in the relationship by yourself. Let's get one more from my Geminis. But Gemini, I do feel like that's going to change. Love is being highlighted here. We have major life change and romance. Both subjects of what we're talking about here. Major life change, it says, time is right for a major life change, as a new lifestyle or location brings great joy in a trouble-free existence. Romance, love is set to sizzle. The chance for romance is high for those seeking a connection. So not only is Spirit trying to change and transform your life in a major way, Spirit wants to bring you in that right soulmate connection, right? The one that is truly going to nourish your soul, but the one that's truly going to be able to appreciate you as a whole being through that transformation once you get to the other side. So since these two are being highlighted here, just like they are on the board, we're going to look into it. So Gemini, if you want to join me on the extended, we're going to get deep. My extendeds are pretty damn lengthy, so you definitely get your time's worth over there. Definitely join me. And if this is where I leave you, Gemini, please have a wonderful Leo season. This Lion's portal gate is very important to you, but you're going to go through a major change, and out on the other side is going to be a life you've never expected in the most beautiful way. I promise you that, okay? I love you to pieces. Bye.